Permutations is arranging n items in different ways. That is, let's say I have three letters A, B, C. These letters can be arranged as A, B, C, A, C, B, B, A, C, B, C, A, C, A, B, and C, B, A. So there are altogether 6 ways of arranging these three letters, taking 3 at a time. To arrange any number of n items, provided that there is no repetition in any of the items, we can use the formula n factorial. Example, find the number of ways the word math can be arranged. There is no repetition of any letter in the word math. M is different from A is different from T is different from H. So the number of ways of arranging the word math is 4 factorial. Since there are 4 different letters in the word, 4 factorial is equals to 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 24 times 1 is 24. So it means the word math can be arranged in 24 different ways. We can still have 3 letters, let's say A, B, C, to be arranged in different ways, taking 2 letters at a time. So in this case, the number of arrangement can be A, B, B, C, C, A, C, B, and so many others. So in order to arrange n items, taking R at a time, we can always use the formula n permutation R, which is equals to n factorial all over n minus R factorial. Now you see here, to arrange these letters A, B, C, taking 2 at a time will be total number of items, which are 3 permutation 2 at a time, which is equals to 3 factorial over 3 minus 2 factorial, which will be equals to 3 factorial all over 3 minus 2, which is 1 factorial, which is the same like 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1 all over 1 factorial, which is 1. That is the same like 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 1 is 6, which is 6 all over 1. 1 factorial is 1. 6 all over 1 is equals to 6. It means there are 6 different ways of arranging these 3 letters, taking 2 at a time. I may want to arrange n items in different ways, but inside the n items, there are some items that are repeating. Like, for example, in the word sweets. In this word, you see E is repeating as well as S. It means that if I want to permute this word, let's say taking all the items at a time, it means I can have words like sweets, can have this, can also have a word like, and so many others. You can see EE is the same like here. So to permute without such repetitions, we can use the formula n factorial over p factorial, q factorial, r factorial, where p stand for p identical items and q stand for q identical items, r also stand for r identical items. Let's take another example. In how many ways can the word mammal be arranged? In mammal, the letter M has been repeated 3 times. The letter A has been repeated 2 times. And in this word, there are altogether 6 letters. That is, N is equals to 6. The letter M is written 3 times. The letter A is written 2 times. Applying this formula, we have 6 factorial all over 3 factorial, which is the number of times M have been repeated, times 2 factorial, which is the number of times A has been repeated, which is equals to 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 factorial all over 3 factorial times 2 factorial, which is 2 times 1. That is the same as 6 times 5 times 4 all over 2 times 1. Since 3 factorial, cancel 3 factorial here 1 time, and 2 here 1 time, 2 here time, which will give us 6 times 5 times 2 all over 1, which is the same as 60 ways. Since 6 times 5 is 30, 30 times 2 is 60. So the number of ways the word mammal can be arranged is 60 ways. Combinations. Combination means selecting items from a list of items in which the order of the items is not important, unlike permutation in which order is important. Generally, the number of ways of selecting R items from a list of N items is given by N combination R. Find the number of ways 3 students can be selected from 7 students. Here the total number of items are 7, so N is equals to 7, and the items to be selected are 3, so R here is equals to 3. So the total number of ways will be 7 combination 3, which is is equals to n combination r is obtained by the formula n factorial over r factorial into n minus r all factorial. You also have to know that n factorial means n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times up to times 2 times 1. 7 factorial all over r factorial, which is 3 factorial into 7 minus 3 factorial, which is equals to 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 factorial all over 3 factorial times 4, which is 7 minus 3 factorial. I could have continued up to 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 in the numerator, but since I have 4 factorial in the denominator, I stop at this point so that the 4 factorial in the numerator can cancel the 4 factorial in the denominator. So I'll have 7 times 6 times 5 all over 3 factorial, which is the same like 3 times 2 times 1, since 4 factorial here cancels, which is the same like 7 times 6 is 42. 42 times 5 is 210 all over 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 can go to 210 35 times, which is equals to 35 over 1 is the same like 35. It means the number of ways 3 students can be selected from 7 students is 35. Let's do another example. 3 students are to be selected from a class of 6 girls and 4 boys so as to be awarded a scholarship. Find the number of ways this can be done if at least 1 boy and 1 girl must be selected. We need to select 1 girl from 6 girls and 2 boys from 4 boys so that we can have a total selection of 3 students. That's 1 plus 2 here is 3. Or we need to select 2 girls from 6 girls and 1 boy from 4 boys. That is 6 combination 1 times 4 combination 2 plus 6 combination 2 times 4 combination 1. Here and means times and or means plus. 6 combination 1 is the same like 6 factorial all over 1 factorial into 6 minus 1 factorial, which is the same like 6 factorial all over 1 factorial, since 6 minus 1 is 5. 6 factorial is the same like 6 times 5 factorial. 1 factorial is 1, so 1 times 5 factorial is 5 factorial. Now 5 factorial cancels here 1 time, then we have 6. So here is 6 times 4 combination 2. 4 combination 2 is the same like 4 factorial all over 2 factorial in 4 minus 2 factorial. That's 4 factorial all over 2 factorial into 2 factorial, which is the same like 4 times 3 times 2 factorial all over 2 factorial, which is 2 times 1 times 2 factorial. The 2 factorial here cancel. We'll have 4 times 3, which is 12 all over 2 times 1, which is 2. 2 can go to 12 6 times. So it means 4 combination 2 is equals to 6. I mean here is 6 plus 6 combination 2. 6 combination 2 is equals to 6 factorial all over 2 factorial into 6 minus 2 factorial. 6 factorial is 6 times 5 times 4 factorial all over 2 factorial, which is 2 times 1. 6 minus 2 factorial is 4 factorial. That's times 4 factorial. 4 factorial here 1, 4 factorial 1. 2 here 1. 2 can go to 6 3 times. 3 times 5 the same like 15. It means 6 combination 2 is 15. Now 15 times 4 combination 1. 4 combination 1 is the same like 4 factorial all over 1 factorial into 4 minus 1 factorial, which is 4 times 3 factorial over 1 factorial, which is 1. 1 times 3 factorial is 3 factorial, since 4 minus 1 is 1. Since 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 factorial here cancels out. I'll be left with 4 times 1, which is 4. That means 4 combination 1 is 4. This is equals to 6 times 6 is 36 plus 60, which is 96. Meaning the number of ways of selecting 3 students from 6 girls and 4 boys for the scholarship is 96 ways.